Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. It's your girl, Grace V, and I'm here to tell you, you got a Judas in your energy. You got a Judas in your energy, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Whoever you are, you have somebody in your energy right now that will sit with you, break bread with you, eat with you, and turn around and gossip. Turn around and sell you out. And see, Judas betrayed Jesus with a kiss. Just, mwah. And it was over. How do you betray somebody with a kiss, bro? You see, the devil is so manipulative that they will creep in anybody and take anybody's vessel who's already low vibrational and play on that person to try to get to you, to try to attack you. But see, when you're in friendships and you realize there's not a balance, equal give and take in that friendship, you need to understand that's a Judas energy, a Judas spirit on that person. When somebody calls you and talks about everybody, what makes you think they ain't talking about you when you hang up that phone though? When somebody calls you and talks about someone else to you, do you tell that person why they feel so comfortable telling you? Do you ever question the integrity of that individual? Or do you just let it slide? And then another situation occurs with another situation, and then they just keep proving that they're Judas in the pure flesh, and you ignore it. You have to wait until something drastic happens for you to be like, nah, I don't fuck with you. It shouldn't take all of that. It shouldn't take all of that. You should be able to already, with your discernment, see when a nigga's crossing you, bro. Sis, you should already see that. It shouldn't have to take something drastic to happen for you to realize that somebody's a Judas. These are things that you pinpoint when somebody's a Judas. I've already said too, if you was paying attention, I said if somebody calls you gossiping, they're a Judas because they're obviously hanging up the phone and gossiping about you. Number one. Number two, when you tell somebody no, someone that you always help, and you tell them no, and they show their ass, that's a Judas to me, because at that point you don't appreciate when the person said yes. And because someone sets up healthy boundaries, you try to flip the narrative like that person don't. That's a manipulator. That is a gaslighter, and you gotta run. Okay, there are different ways to be able to detect a Judas, but you have to have the discernment to be able to differentiate the difference between a Judas and someone who's actually a real friend. Instance, a real friend. Someone who calls you to pray with you. Somebody who wants you to be happy. Somebody that calls you and say, hey, let's go out. It's on me. Or you say, hey, let's go out. It's on me. Or you guys are building businesses together. When you have conversations, it's conversations about real shit, not about other people. See, these are the traits to find out if you have a Judas in your energy. See, Jesus knew that Judas was a snake because he already had the discernment. Based off how Judas was moving, he already knew that Judas was a snake. And God gave him the truth and told him that. So there was nothing Judas can do in that moment when Jesus told Paul, you're going to deny me 3 times before the crow croaks. He said, nah, I will kill for you. I will this, I will that. When they came for Jesus, boy, Paul was ready. Paul had the sword, sliced the ear. You know what I'm saying? God said, put the sword down, live by the sword, die by the sword. Took the ear, put it back on the guard's head. And the guard dropped his sword and ran. Or he just, I don't think he ran. He dropped his sword and just didn't fight anymore. I think he was just like so shocked that his ear was back on his freaking head that he just was like, I'm cool. Like, I don't want no smoke. Okay? Something went in him, and it was the Spirit of God that went into that man. Now, when Jesus was getting crucified and beaten, they asked Paul, isn't that you who walked with Jesus and spread the word? It was you. No. You know what he said? He said, that wasn't me. He said, that wasn't me, child. He said, you talk about Tyrone and all. No, that wasn't me, dog. I wasn't there. They said, that was you. We saw you. Get him. Put him on the cross like Jesus. Put him on the... And he said, I don't know him. He denied Jesus 3 times. And the bird said, "Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo." Before the bird even said that, he already was like, I don't know you. So I'm saying all this to say, y'all, it'll be your own friends that will sit with you, break bread with you, buy gifts for your kids, gives you good advice about your relationship or whatever, and they be the main ones waiting for something to fall. So y'all, beware of the Judases in your energy. It's time to clean house. 2025, we don't want it. If I find any type of inkling that you're giving me that you're a Judas, or I'm giving more energy than you're giving me, it's a wrap. I ain't even got to say what you did. I'll just go ghost on your ass. That's just how Cancer, that's just how I do it. I will ghost your ass. And you will never hear from me again. Like, damn, whatever happened to that person? But my angels will just flutter your mind to where you don't even remember me no more. That's how my angels work. My angels like, oh, okay, well, we just gonna scramble his mind, because that's what happened with Judas. See, Judas, his mind got scrambled. He started going crazy. He took himself out. Because the devils that was taunting him and haunting him for betraying Jesus, it was eating him alive. Okay? He went absolutely insane. See, when you're low vibrational and there are negative entities out there, it will stick to people around you and force them to make you siphon your energy. You have to be very aware of how this game is, because it's very dirty. When you're a spiritual being, you have to always keep the eye open. The third eye has to be on top of you, because you're not bringing me no bad intentions or energy. We'll clear it before it even hits our door. That's what I'm saying. When you're spiritually connected to the Most High, you have to have that connection. You have to be able to vet people out before they can cause any destruction. You've already been through shit. You don't need no more shit. See, Jesus, he died for us already, honey. I'm just saying. I ain't Jesus, okay? I try to strive to be like him, but ain't nobody like him. I ain't that caring. I ain't that loving, shorty. You play me. You on your own, okay? So make sure you're voting. You're vetting out. I said voting. Make sure you're vetting out the people in your energy and making sure that they mean you well. Because if not, honey, you and them unfortunately will perish. And I don't want that for y'all, because y'all are amazing. But you have to love yourself enough to understand where you stand in friends, family, relationships. There's Judases out there that wear the energy of the friend, of the lover, but they are the Judas. They are the Judas, honey. They want to see you fall so bad. They'll say anything to trigger you. So make sure that you're aware of who you're letting in your energy at all times. And remember, who your friends are is who you are. Stay loved. Blessed. Bye.